I'm 26, and this happened last Halloween. I live alone in a small house in a normal neighborhood, and every Halloween was always the same. A bunch of kids would come by for candy until around 7 or 8, and then I'd stay up and watch whatever movies were playing on TV. I was never much to celebrate or party. I actually preferred to just hand out candy and spend the night alone. On this day, kids started showing up around 3 and continued to flood in until 7. Then a few more groups slowly trickled in before I figured it was slow enough to start watching some movies. I set down the bowl of candy and went over to the couch, turning on the TV and looking for a channel that had a good scary movie on. I scrolled around for a few minutes, but was interrupted by a knock at the door. I put the remote down and opened the door, holding the bowl of candy in my hand. When I opened it, though, I was surprised to see a man on the porch. No kids anywhere, just a middle-aged man in regular clothes. It was unexpected, making me stutter for a moment before asking, "How can I help you?" The man looked at me, then looked behind me into my house. "Is Aaron here?" he said quietly. I asked who Aaron was, but the man didn't answer and continued to try looking behind me. I asked again, and he finally looked back up at me and said that Aaron was his son who was out trick-or-treating, but he's lost him. Strangely, he said it all with an emotionless gaze, then turned around and walked away from the door. I watched him, puzzled at what just happened. The man walked down to the sidewalk, then went out of view. I shut the door and stood there for a moment, collecting my thoughts. It was so bizarre, but something was definitely off. I got my phone and called the police, reporting a possible missing child, as well as the man's strange behavior.